Action! Yo, welcome my ninjas, it's your boy NinjaTea, but of course you already know that. Welcome to episode, what should be, episode 8 of Tea with NinjaTea, the rap show with no turn up.
Yeah.
Of course, not forgetting my co-host Halal Rasta Mouse. Without this Donny, the entire Tea with NinjaTea operation would fail. Today's special guest being the homeboy
Jay Kasitz. What's up, guys?
who is a, how would you describe this though?
A visual artist.
A visual
creative.
artist. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a sec. Obviously, most people watching this episode will be kind of like my existing following. So let's go back on the story of how we met, because we've only been acquainted a few days ago.
Yeah. A few days ago.
We met in 0121, aka Birmingham, through our mutual connection, Taju, aka Nikko,
shout out.
aka the Dope Press Kid, who is a producer, dancer, rapper, singer. So, you're born and raised in Plymouth.
Born and raised in Plymouth.
What are you, 96 kid?
97, bro.
97,
Come on.
okay, sorry.
97. 21.
Okay, so born and raised in Plymouth. You moved to London when you were 18.
Yeah, like just after I turned 18 and moved to London.
Just when after you turned 19, was it?
No, 18. So I turned 18, I think it was a month and a bit after, moved to London for uni.
Okay, so you're one of those, when's your birthday?
29th of May.
29th of May, yeah. That's one of the young ones.
Yeah, one of the young ones.
Are you still a Gemini?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Gemini gang, all of that. And where is it you studied?
I studied at Westminster University in Harrow, which is in London, obviously. I studied TV production.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, I'm just freelancing. I'm on my ones, man. It's difficult. It's hard.
But you got no employees, no?
No
PAs.
I'm on my ones.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to PA for me, shout me. But yeah, no, so at the minute, photography, filmmaking, I do a lot of fashion-based stuff at the moment.
Okay.
It's going dope, like.
Would you say that's your niche, or would you say that's where the energy's taking you right now? So that's where your passion is?
I think both. I think both. Like that's when the energy is. That's where I just seem to be drawn towards that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's my passion as well.
Well, that's also like basically how our worlds collided, because when we were in Birmingham a few days ago, Jay was actually doing a photo shoot with the homeboy Taju. And then I just saw the way they were working, you know what I mean? Like, I love the chemistry, so it's one of those situations where like I'm just with my boy, so no one's really being social in the shoot, because like they came to do their work, so I was just observing and I just noticed the chemistry. I looked at the shots, I don't know anything previous about this guy, I don't know who's following, he doesn't know who I am, and I'm just like, yo, I fuck with it. And then
hit it off.
Sorry?
We just hit it off.
Exactly. Then we had coffee afterwards, and then it just made sense to be like, because originally I was going to film Tea with NinjaTea in Birmingham. But that didn't happen for location reasons.
Freelance world is hard, man. So right now I'm just getting myself out there. I'm collaborating with a few different brands, shooting for a few different brands, you know. I've got a lot of bag companies approaching me actually.
Backpack. Okay.
So a lot of that stuff. So they send me down stuff, like started shooting for that. A few different clothing brands.
Wait. So onto the bag companies, right?
Bag companies.
Yeah. Are you allowed to say which ones, or is that not allowed?
I can get them up if you want. There's a few. So we got ping pong. So let me get it up.
Okay.
Maybe we can like pop it up or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
At the minute, a lot of my work is just through names. Like I work with one person.
So these Instagram bag companies DM you out of the blue.
Yeah.
And then be like,
or email
you and be like, we're gonna send you some bags.
Yeah.
Can you take some photos?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Right. And so have you ever met any of the CEOs of these companies?
No, never, man.
Okay.
Never. I've only literally just through email. And
how do you even attract that energy? Like, how do you attract like these companies to?
I don't know. I think it's the different people that I shoot.
Are you reaching out, or?
I think it's the people that I shoot. So I shoot a lot of models and stuff, right? So a lot of the models are like influencers on Instagram. So they get sent stuff and they rep it. So when I'm shooting them, sometimes they might be wearing a bag or like an accessory from that company.
Okay.
Then the company sees that, then they approach me. Do you know what I mean? To shoot more.
Okay, that's it.
So there's always
photographers take note.
Yeah. There's always that person in between, you know. So I'd say like photography-wise, the best thing to do is shoot like maybe don't go directly to the company. But go through like influencers and models.
Major key. So as a photographer, go through influencers and models. And then I'm assuming these models are influencers who, because your Instagram following it's not that mad, is it?
No, it's not that big, man. It's not that big.
But these models will post up your pictures and then obviously put you in the credits.
Tag the company will see it and then they'll approach me.
Okay, so when you do these shoots with these models, are most of them TFP or most of them paid, or is it a mix?
Both, like it's a mixture. It's a mixture. It always changes up.
Okay.
But like the thing with that is just like, I think it's just key just to keep collaborating. We'll shoot with Yoski, which is coming up soon.
Nice.
And I've got shooting a brand called Arctic Army.
Arctic Army.
Yeah, Arctic Army.
Okay.
Which is basically a clothing brand. They do jackets, fur jackets, and I'm shooting that.
His name doesn't work with Arctic Army being published yet.
Not yet. We're literally shooting it in 2 weeks.
Oh, dope.
So that's probably going to be a bigger project because, well, basically this guy's renting out like a plane.
Well, these big / middle-sized brands with thousands of followers are fucking with you, because that's where people have the delusion of social media. They look at someone's following and then not check out their stuff. But people need to look deeper into it, and like I always say to people, like, don't look at the figure, look at who they're working with. You know what I mean? And then check who people are being followed by.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean? So like anyone who improves his profile will see that like. You don't have mad figures, but look at the people following Jay. Look at the eyes on Jay. Do you know what I mean? And you say that you're working with a lot of fashion brands, including bag companies in particular.
Yeah, at the minute it seems like that. Yeah.
Okay. Any streetwear lines you want to shout out, or is there any dope company specifically you'd be like, yo?
Yeah.
This is what I'm working with right now.
Yeah, the one brand right now that I'm doing a lot of stuff with, and the one guy is a guy called Kenny. He runs a shop called Yoski. Yoski, yeah. Okay. So, shout Yoski.
DM Yoski, yeah. So the independent streetwear line, oh my god.
Yeah, you see,
fresh.
So, if you want fresh clothes, Yoski, check it out.
Okay, and obviously we've got a few people interested in photography, videographer, etc. How did Jay X Yoski end up collaborating?
Actually, you know what?
Tell me the story.
I want to backtrack a little bit. So, I want to talk about, if I explain how I got into photography and film, then this will also lead on to the Yoski thing.
Okay.
So how I got into photography.
The big story.
So, I'm a dancer as well, right? Mm-hmm. So I started dancing first. That was the first thing I ever done.
Street dance, break dance, ballet?
Street dance, hip hop dancer, house dancer, yeah.
Okay.
So I got into dancing when I was 11 or 12, I think, ages ago. And then from that, I started doing photography on the side with my uncle.
Oh, so you was a dancer first and foremost, and photography?
And photography was something I was just playing around with. My uncle was trying to get me into it.
Okay.
And my uncle was a big
I can relate to that, because I was the guitarist and singer first and foremost, and rap was my side thing.
And then it grew. So I started. So eventually, when I started getting better at photography, I started shooting dancers. Okay. And then I started filming dancers as well, right?
Your passion for it grew.
And exactly, man, the passion for it grew. And a lot of dancers are into their fashion. So it kind of led from dancing to shooting dancers to shooting fashion. And then... So
wait, let's take back some. Okay. So you got Jay the dancer, part-time photographer / video.
Yes.
Then you started videoing dancers and taking pictures of them. Yeah. A lot of these dancers are into fashion, and then that's when you got into the fashion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the process.
Yeah, that's the process.
I like it.
So fashion. So now, if we go to Yoski to answer the question, I was first collaborating with Yoski on a dance video.
Okay.
But
how was this recent times?
About 5 months ago.
Okay.
Kind of recent, half a year ago.
So a lot's happening, because the majority of your Instagram content is not dance videos, not personal. It's actually pictures of other people that you take.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like promoting other people. If they've got something about them, or if they're doing something sick, then I like to promote that.
So do you how much? Because I know obviously dance is still part of who you are, it's part of your character. Always, do you know what I mean? And you're still training when you can outside of your main hustle now. Yeah. But I don't feel like it's something you promote. Do you have a separate platform where you promote your dance?
Nah, I think it's. I feel like if I started promoting it more, it'll feel more like a. I don't know, I feel like it'll feel like I'm trying to get work from it if I start promoting it.
You know what? I can relate that to me and skateboarding. So if you know, if you know NinjaTea, you know that I skate, but I'm not trying to get like I'm not really like that sick, but I don't. I'm not trying to get sponsored.
Can you bunny hop or ollie?
Yeah, I can ollie. I can do a kick flip, like rock to fakie. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty standard. But I see like skateboarding is just like that's my thing. Where it's just like it's like kind of like pure intention. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not trying to make no money out of this. Do you know what I mean? I do this because I love it. Collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration. That's key. Because people always see collaborations as just like. It's just free work for people, or especially for photographers and videographers. They see it as like someone taking advantage of you sometimes, and like kind of taking the mick a bit. But like sometimes it's not like that. Like if you're gonna collab with someone, it's gonna lead on to like paid jobs. And that's what like some people care about. And
so you just gotta make sure you collaborate with the right people. Make sure it's worth your time and energy.
Put your energy into the right people, into the right projects.
I love that. I love that. That's some very nice.
You know that something better, bigger will come out of it. Yeah, for sure.
So going back on your degree, because you said like you didn't do like a filmmaking degree. You did TV.
So TV production.
How much do you think that your like university, like the things that you learned in uni, like transferred onto the skills you have now?
Bro. You know what? I think a lot of going to do TV production. So a lot of that was like studio based.
Okay.
So filming in the studios.
Yeah, you're mostly in the street, innit?
Yeah, pretty much.
The roads.
The streets. So yeah, so a lot of that is like, it's good to have the knowledge of that because it's a different it's not a different genre, but it's a different skill set. You know what I mean? Being in the studio. But I think the stuff I learned most about being in uni was the stuff that I'd done non-related to uni.
Okay.
I think just being in London.
Yeah. Go talk to me about like your influences and like your style. Like what makes you unique? Like, what makes you different from every other photographer?
I think so. I've had this question before, like, and I think the main thing that makes me unique or different is literally the fact that I come from a dance background. Like, I think.
I love that.
Yeah, like literally.
I like that.
So like, I think from coming from a dance background, firstly, being a dancer makes you so much more open-minded. So from that, and my style of dancing is very like, I like to play with shapes. I like to play with energies.
Would you say like the physical animation of being a dancer has helped you in like literally physically filming and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like in terms
because this guy gets down low. Like, there's some photographers that I work with, not naming names, but they're not willing to get on the floor. But you don't mind.
I don't care, bro.
You just care, like he's for the art. This guy will get down low. He'll do the jumping thing, you know.
All of it. So I think like that's because of the dance, man. Like, I like in my photos.
Cameraman, move around.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like some weird poses, like snapping from here. But like, trust. So I think from my dance, so it inspired my photography because I like to create shape. I like to capture movement in my photos.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And like, I think that's just adapted into my photography. Like my dance style has kind of moved over to my photography and my filmmaking. Do you know what I mean?
So just to evaluate that, the first thing, we're no particular order, but one thing that would make you different from every videographer and photographer is the fact that you come from a dance background.
And I'm influenced by my dancing.
And you're influenced by your dancing. I have never heard that. Bro.
Shut up.
And me as well. And me as well. That is mad. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, and I think like, if I like broke it down like fully, I think I could literally I could explain it to people so much better. Like if I had videos of me dancing and then literally showing like a photo or something, I could be like, oh, I get it. Like, do you know what I mean?
The connection.
And like even in video stuff that I've done before, like if like you guys can check out my work, like you should hopefully you can tell. Like I like to when I'm filming stuff, like I like to have the movement like influence the camera and what I'm seeing. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
do you know in your bio, like in your social media platforms, do you state that you're a dancer? Or like dance hobbies?
I do, yeah.
Okay,
I say that I'm a dancer,
Okay.
And I do share dance videos, but it's just not like frequent. You know what I mean?
Because obviously it's getting that branding right, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
And it's just kind of like how much do I push out to the world? How much do you want people to find out? Because I think like also like with like social media and digital branding, sometimes like it means sometimes there's stuff that you should be pushing out, and there should be stuff that means so much more when people find out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
I think with the whole social media thing, it's like it's if you're trying to get like a bigger following, I mean my following's not big, but
no.
I think it's good to always
Not yet.
Not yet. Obviously,
It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
But I think the main thing is to keep to not just push your work out, but also give people an insight to who you are as well.
Yeah.
Because then people, like you say, fuck with it.
Yeah. The keyword is value. To put in perspective, I got what 4.5 now.
Yeah.
Getting there. But to take it back, January 2017, I had less than 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
So my followers grown by 3,500 in 18 months. But that's because in January 2017, I had almost no YouTube videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now that my own channel is going to be on 200k.
Yeah.
So obviously it makes sense through all those streams. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying to you as well. What would your advice be for somebody who's thinking about getting that Canon, that DSLR?
Like DSLR.
What is DSLR? What is that?
So man, DSLR. Wait, so
I don't know nothing about video.
So what's my advice to what? Just photographers and videographers trying to get into it?
Trying to get into it, or maybe they've started and then flopped or whatever. How did you keep pushing to the point where you're on sets with breaking down planes?
You know
what I mean?
I think just literally, when you're starting off, you just gotta keep collaborating. But collaborate with the right people. Don't just
collaborate with the right people.
Yeah, collaborate with the right people. Because if you collaborate with the right people, you get better content out from that. And obviously, you get pushed out to different people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It starts with one person, which is yourself, and then you collaborate, and then it's you're flying all over the pitch, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think, collaborate, get an inspiration, and have an idea of where you want to, what you want to do with your photography, I guess, do you know what I mean? Don't try to copy people, just try to explore so many different things around photography.
So collaborate and experiment.
Collaborate, experiment, explore. I'll probably think of loads later.
And then, I suppose through collaborating and exploring and experimenting, that's when you find your style.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people give up because they're you know what, I can't do this, I'm not unique, everyone's telling me my work shit. Did you go through those motions where people were rating your work and they weren't fucking with you?
I guess so. I think it was more it's more of a frustration.
Well, have you always been dope, from day one?
No, I think it's just you go through the stages just you don't really know, you want your own style, and I went through the stages knowing what I wanted as my style, but couldn't couldn't keep it consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I would take some photos and be yo, that's what I want my style to be. But then it was what did I do to get that photo? How did I look at it in that way to get the photo and that style? And then once you've got it, you just kind of start to make it consistent, and then it's
For sure.
oh damn, I can explain my style now.
And I also want to go one of the final-ish questions.
It's coming to an end, man.
It's coming to an end. But because you said obviously you were a dancer first and foremost, and then videography for the side hustle, and then that became your passion, then it flipped, and then the dancing became your side thing. Much kind of similar to how I was a guitarist and singer first and foremost. Rap was my second thing, and now I sing sometimes. People know me as a rapper. You can still sing.
That's it.
I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of creatives, they don't just find their thing first and foremost and go through the motions. What I wanted to say, the question I wanted to ask was, did you know, when the table started to turn and videography was and photography was more of your main thing as opposed to dance? Was the connection immediate for you? Yo, I'm gonna take these transferable energies and skills from dancing into videography, or did you have to transition into videography and photography first, and then the dancing influenced it? Did it influence it immediately?
I think so, I've never really looked at it like that, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm just kind of if I look back, I'm just kind of it just kind of happened, it just kind of flowed into one another. But I think it definitely influenced it immediately, when I started shooting.
Okay, that's nice.
Because when I started shooting, I was already dancing, so I was straight away, it was just it just makes sense to take photos of dancers, do you know what I mean?